A quiet temple courtyard at dusk. The philosopher and Arjun sit beneath an ancient banyan tree. Arjun looks at the philosopher expectantly and asked,
Master, why do some people chase fame like it's more important than doing the right thing?
Philosopher smiles and replied,
Because, Arjun, they confuse applause with purpose. Let me tell you the tale of a man who once heard endless claps until the silence taught him more.
In the golden city of Ranakar lived a man named Eklavya, a mesmerizing street performer. He had the gift of turning dust into wonder. With nothing but a flute and a puppet, he could gather hundreds in the town square. Children laughed, elders clapped, merchants paused their trade. His shows brought smiles, joy, and escape. And Eklavya? He loved it. He loved the claps, the cheers, the coin showers, tossed into his box. He would perform for hours, not to bring joy, but to hear that sound of approval echoing off the city walls. But one day, something changed. During one of his most crowded shows, a young girl ran to the edge of the crowd, yelling, "Help, my little brother fell into the river." But no one moved. They were too enchanted by Eklavya's performance. The girl shouted again, this time louder. Still, people didn't leave. And Eklavya? He hesitated, looked at the girl, then turned back to the crowd, and continued his act. The claps roared, louder than the girl's cries. By the time someone finally followed her, the boy had drowned. That night, Eklavya couldn't sleep. The sound of claps haunted him. But it wasn't joy anymore. It felt like thunder crashing over guilt. He returned to the riverside. The girl was sitting alone, holding her brother's toy boat. She didn't speak. She just stared at Eklavya. Not with hatred, but with a silence that screamed. From that day, Eklavya never performed again. He disappeared from the city. Years later, people forgot. The city moved on. But far away, in a poor village, a group of street children gathered every evening to learn puppet making, music, and storytelling from an old man with kind eyes and a trembling flute. It was Eklavya. He never accepted applause again. He taught the children to create, not for claps, but for healing, expression, and truth. One boy once asked him,
Why don't you ever let us perform for crowds?
Eklavya smiled gently and replied,
Because when the world applauds you, you must be strong enough to walk away if someone cries for help. Art must never silence empathy.
After finishes the story, Arjun deep in thought, and told softly,
So, fame made him blind to what mattered most.
Then, philosopher answered politely,
Fame is like fire, Arjun. It can light up a room or burn down a home. What we do when no one's watching, that is who we truly are.